New binds today. He mentioned to me when I asked him if he wanted to play a show match. I think he has moved his air roll, like many people have, on to a trigger. These two have actually never played in a best of 5. We've seen a lot of 1v1s from both of them. But when I looked up their history on RL Duels, it was 2 best of 3s, which probably means they were part of qualifiers all the way down to the ground. Wants Dralii to back off in this corner. And he is going to succeed in doing so. He actually just backed off just enough, but not so much that he couldn't stop the flick. Toxic, just the tail end of his car. Toxic, quick first touch. Slammed down as he tried to counter the pre-jump, but Dralii, I think, went high and faked the ceiling challenge, which got Toxic to want to bring the ball low. Converted for his goal, so good defensive maneuvering by Dralii. Look at this angle. Flipping around the ball to find an angle that apparently Toxic didn't think was possible, because Toxic certainly has boost, but is waiting in nets. Has a reset, but falls in front of the ball. Smart decision. Just play it safe and back off. Nice turn and challenge. He caught Dralii. This is why it's so important in 1v1 nowadays to be able to play any starting touch. I mean, Dralii, for whatever reason, Dralii's not the kind of guy right now doing his best to stay patient, and he actually was able to get his own back corner boost. He'll take the dribble now. Pogo over the top of Dralii. Dralii thought the ball was coming down to the ground. We're talking about how hard it is to protect the ball when carrying an air dribble to the ground far from the net like this. That's his car being immediately grounded and ready to recover if necessary, although he didn't need to recover. They just handed the ball to Dralii. Oh my goodness, he played it so smart before. And then he even brought the ball back to his corner in order to maintain possession, and then lost just a bit of focus, it seems. With 12 seconds left to go, now to tie game. Dralii kickoff win, has a chance to put it directly on target. He does. Dralii up 5-4. Force overtime, delay kickoff. It works. Dralii looked like he delayed for a second to try and read it. Toxic. Oh, he's going to have an easy net. Dralii! What is he doing? He's getting faked. That's what he's doing. As he's flying back to the ball with 0 boost. Thought for sure Toxic was going to play it quick. Couldn't imagine Toxic waiting on the ground. Was going to rush, but he did not. So it is overtime. Dralii, can he make it less exciting by instantly ending the game? He can. It's a kickoff goal right back in Dralii's favor. Toxic wanted the wave dash kickoff, but didn't get a good enough play on the ball. So Dralii does end up stealing this game, a game that was Toxic's late about this game 1 loss. He knows he has it in him to get a win. In fact, he basically won the previous game. So as long as he keeps up, Toxic off the ceiling, Dralii forced to bring the ball to the ground. So Toxic succeeding and getting Dralii to play the ground game. Dralii is the kind of guy you probably prefer to go to his ground game over his expert aerial play. Much longer. Toxic probably would have been able to get a solid clear. Dralii trying to wait to see if he could get a read on Toxic before going for that ball. Toxic did a good job. Dralii air dribble reset, gets a second. Oh my goodness, almost able to dunk the final touch in. But it does go to Toxic, who seems to have used up a little bit of the boost that he does have. He's going to only have a couple pads that he just picked up. And so Toxic right now is continuing to play it as safe as possible. He wants to just force Dralii to make high save after high save, and there is a clock ticking down. Only so many times is Dralii going to be able to get away with it, and that was the final one. And it's going to be a 0-second opportunity for Dralii. He will immediately jump over the top of Toxic. He needs the double, and he got it. We watched it from Toxic's perspective. I'll let you watch it again. Dralii seems to be clutch in the final moments, even with Toxic all over his car. He's still able to get his double. 4-3 in game number 2. It's a 2-0 win early. Now Dralii sitting in net. Toxic flicking again. Dralii pre-jumped, able to get up and save it. Boost steal in favor of Toxic. The air dribble bump is in. Admittedly, that's not normally where Dralii is. I mean, of course, Dralii is capable of getting there probably at any time that he really plays. But I really just mean to say, by really maintaining possession, although I think he's just giving Dralii a goal. Dralii played it as safe as possible, too. He kind of sped run, like the 1v1 scene, because his 3rd real match or something. I feel like, was against Daniel, and he won it. And then everyone was like, wait a second. He didn't have to work his way up and play 11 games to play the best player. He just immediately played him and beat him. Of a player who had Zen level hype. Dralii's going to take the lead. 3 straight after a 2-0 start for Toxic. A lot of that was off the back of controlling kickoffs, but when Dralii does get control of one, all of them that were on that team, I think Lachinio was playing with them, wasn't he? Honestly, I can't remember. But either way, they didn't make it. And everyone was like, the best team isn't even in the league. 50 seconds, Toxic. What does he have for us? Not much. At least not in this moment. Dralii is going to be able to score off the back wall dashing back to the ball. And a smooth catch. The way he's been able to find these angles. Seconds. Can he convert on this air dribble? A decent first touch considering how much boost he has, but he flicks it to the moon, and it'll probably be a Dralii series win because of it. 3-0 sweep for Dralii. Toxic throwing the GGs. Very impressive performance. Toxic kept it close, but ultimately, Dralii with the sweep. The best of 5. See what we have.